welcome to your daily movement. My name is Alex. Let's get started. On our knees, sitting up tall, left hand comes up and over to the right, back down, right arm up and over to the left. Once more on each side, left arm up. Exhale as we lean into the right, Right arm up and over to the left. Feel the length and stretch in that side body. Coming into some knee squats. Sit back on those heels, and on our rise, squeeze your glutes. Nice and slow, warming up the body. Begin to draw your belly button to your spine, front ribs. Imagine them drawing down to meet your hips. Let's go ahead and engage those abdominals and try to maintain engagement throughout today's class. Focusing on our glutes as well as our core for a quick but effective combo. Sit far back on those heels, rise up slowly, squeeze the glutes. Now bring your left leg to the side, right hand is going to come to the mat as we lift our left arm up and overhead. Breathe. On the exhale, move the right arm overhead. And then continue back and forth, windmill arms. Now lift that left leg up to hip height. Left arm comes to the hip. Lower and lift that left leg. Abs are drawn back. Stretch your thigh, create length. Point your toes. Move with intention, move slow. When we move slow, we work little muscles that maybe you haven't worked before. Keep your leg at hip height, left arm up and over, elbow to knee, getting into some core work. Inhale, gaze down, exhale, gaze at your knee. Inhale, create length, exhale. Connect elbow to knee. Stretch your limbs as far as you can on that inhale and exhale. Draw your navel back a little more each time on that exhale and as our elbow and knee connect. All right, we're keeping that leg at hip height, tiny pulses. Left hand can rest on the hip. Keep that leg up at hip height. Smile out the burn. All right, great job. Come back to the knees, reset back to those knee squats. Sit far back on those heels, slowly come up, squeeze as we come to the top. Imagine you're pushing through thick water as you bring those hands back as we rise. And draw the navel back as we bring our sit bones towards our heels. You're probably going to hear me say that a couple times. I just want you to focus on maintaining ab engagement. Okay, now let's go to the other side. Right leg comes out long, left arm up, and then right arm up and over, windmill arms. Right, left hand comes down, right hand comes to hip. Lower and lift that right leg. Stretch the right thigh, point the toes, and move slow. Make each movement count. Stay lifted on this last one. Right arm comes up and over, knee to elbow on the right side. Keep that leg lifted. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, connect elbow to knee. Your gaze is important for your neck. Keep it long. Inhale, gaze down at that left hand. Exhale, gaze at your knee. Last one here. Bring that right arm to hip. Right leg stays lifted, little pulses. So really start to feel the burn. Last pulse. Come to your knees. we're gonna go into a 4-point kneeling, strong foundation, hands under shoulders, knees under hips, coming into a dogberg variation. Left leg comes long, right hand behind head, elbow long, connect elbow to knee, and then lengthen that left leg out long as we reach our elbow up. Moving slow, this is a balance challenge. Opposite elbow to knee, and then on an inhale, we lengthen that leg out as we bring our elbow up. And then exhale, curvature of the spine as our elbow and knee connect. Your core engagement is what's keeping you balanced and stable. So go ahead and draw your belly button up towards the spine. One more here, elbow to knee. Keep that left leg long, reach that right hand down, bend your knee, and then pulse up, lengthen out, bend, pulse, lengthen, bend, pulse. As we pulse up, concentrate on the center of that glute and focus on making each tiny movement count. Put intention behind the flow. Give it one more pulse. Stay strong and lift in the upper body. We're going to draw that left knee to our nose and then kick it back. Curvature of the spine, lengthen out. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, stretch that left leg behind you. Alternating between glute exercises and core exercises, and if we're not alternating, we're using them as a combo to create movement. Ideally, these moves should feel good and nourishing in the body. If something feels a little off, just slow it down, take breaks, listen to your body and what it's telling you. Keep your leg lifted, bend your knee, point your toes, pulse, donkey kicks. Bring your attention to the center of your left glute. They should be burning, they should be on fire. That is what we want. Straighten the leg out and then rise up to the side, rise to the center, and then rise to the right. Rise to the center, rise to the left, rise to the center, and rise to the right. Only lift your leg in a range where you can maintain your ab engagement. This will protect your low back. Continue to press up and away with the palms, creating a round dome on your upper back, creating space, and neck is long, gaze is down. There's lots to think about, but once it clicks in the mind, it clicks in the body. Last round till we come to our forearms. Once you come back to center, go down to your forearms, lower lift that left leg, go in a range that works for you. Press your forearms into the mat and gaze in between your hands. Last lift until we hold at the top. Hold. Draw your low belly in. Stay sturdy. Left knee slowly comes down. Come to 4-point kneeling. Extended child's pose. Sit far back on those heels. Release your chest into your knees. Stay here for a moment. Breathe. Slowly come back up. Let's go right on to the other side. Coming through, 4-point kneeling, wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Lift your right leg long, hip height. Left arm behind head, elbow long. Connect opposite elbow to knee. Dog bird on the other side. Inhale, lengthen that right leg long. Exhale, connects your elbow to knee. Draw your abs in. That will create stability. It's also a balance challenge in this position. I find that dog bird is one of the more difficult movements, so move slow. It takes a lot of concentration. Move with your breath. Last one here. Keep that right leg up. Bend at the knee. Bend, pulse, lengthen. Bend, pulse, lengthen. Continue here, making these small movements, working on smaller muscle groups. However, our main focus is the center of that right glute. Last pulse up and lengthen out right here. We're going to draw the right knee to nose and then kick it back out. Right knee comes in and then out. Exhale, draws it in towards the nose. Inhale, lengthens it out behind you. Just come slightly above hip height. Nothing more, and hopefully nothing less. Gaze at that knee as it comes in, curve the spine, and then gaze in between your hands as you kick it back. Last knee to the nose, keep your right leg lifted, bend at the knee, pulse. I'm right here with you. Feel the burn, we want the burn. Last one, bring it down, center, lift it to the right, lift it to the center, lift it to the left. Center, right, back to center, and to the left. Continue here, using your abdominals to bring that leg up and to slowly and with control, bringing it down and alternating it from side to center to side. Once more through before we move to our forearms. Come through center, right leg comes down, come to your forearms, right leg goes up and down with control. Try to keep your shoulders away from your ears by gazing down in between your hands, keeping your neck long, clear your mind, and be here. Last lift till we hold, draw the low abs in. I'm right here with you, hold, let it go, knee comes to mat, wide leg extended child's pose. Release all tension in the low back. Slowly crawl your way up to seated. Slowly come to lay on your right side, right forearm to mat, left hand for support. Knees stacked on top of each other. Fire hydrant. Kick out. Knee to elbow, kick out. Fire hydrant. Kick out with a pointed toe, knee to elbow, kick back out, and then restart the sequence. Fire hydrants are perfect to sculpt the glutes while also using your abdominals to move that leg. Alternating movements and working from different angles helps to work tiny muscles in the body. We are working the glutes and coming at it through different variations of exercises, making this combo the perfect complementary workout to tone our core and sculpt our glutes. Once more through on the top leg before we come into solo fire hydrants. Right here, stay here. Bringing the knees to touch, feeling a magnetic pull as we come to the top, to the bottom, Use those abs to draw the knee up. Inhale on the rise and exhale to close the leg. Keep the top knee high, begin to pulse. Little pulses, down 1 inch, up 1 inch. One more pulse, bring the knees to rest, tap it out. Let's make our way onto our left side, left forearm to mat. Knees and hips are stacked. Fire hydrant, kick out, knee to elbow, kick out. Your top leg should be your right leg. Now that our brain is familiarized with this combo, we can focus our thoughts on the tiny movements and all the little muscles that are working. The glutes, the low abs as that foot reaches long, as the knee to elbow connect, we are working those obliques on the right side of our body. So focus your thoughts as you make those movements to the areas of your body that feel it the most. We have 3 more. Continue to move with intent. Last one, fire hydrant, kick out, knee to elbow, kick out. Stay here for solo fire hydrants. Use the low abs to lift that leg up and then feel a magnetic pull as we bring our knees close together. Bring in some momentum here. Feel the burn begin to rise. Remember, we're going to have those pulses at the top. Right here, let's pulse. Keep that knee lifted just above hip height. Down 1 inch, up 1 inch. One more pulse up and lower. We're going to move on to our backs. But first, sit up nice and tall. Inhale. Exhale, roll down. Draw your abs in. Tuck your tailbone. 1 vertebrae at a time. Head comes last. Arms interlace behind your head. Bring your heels closer to your sit bones, and then one leg and then the other to tabletop. Lift your shoulders off the mat. Slowly lower your left leg, bring it back in, tabletop, and then right leg lengthens out, back the tabletop. Low back is flush to the mat. If this is too much for you, simply lower your shoulders back down to the mat, lower your head, and just move your legs. Once more on each side, lower the left, back to tabletop, lower the right, lower both feet to the mat, lower your shoulders and your head if they're not already there. Bring your legs into a diamond shape, and we're going to bring both our knees towards our elbows. As those elbows reach the knees, lift those shoulders up. Gaze at your knees as they connect, and then as we lower back down, look towards the ceiling. Back is still flush towards the mat. As we bring our legs up, lift the glutes off of the mat slightly. Let's try to maintain a flat back, so try not to arch it as those legs lower towards the mat. Last diamond curl here. Rest your feet on the mat. Come up to your forearms. We are going to kick one leg out and then the other, like previously. So lift one leg and then the other to tabletop. Kick the left, then the right, alternating between the two. You should have felt the diamond curl mainly in the upper abs. We're moving back into the low abs. Press into your forearm, chest is proud, gaze forward with a long neck. Last 2, feet come to mat. Roll back down to your back, interlace your hands behind your head, lengthen out your right leg. Left arm comes up long, connect your hand to your ankle on the opposite sides. Exhale brings your hand to your ankle. Inhale lengthens out your limbs long. Continue to keep your back flushed on the mat. We're here for 2 more. Last one. Right leg comes down. Let's lengthen out the left leg. Right arm comes long. Tap your right hand to your left ankle. Point the toes. Inhale as our limbs come out. Exhale as we draw our hand towards our ankle. Keep that left elbow wide. And as we reach, lift that right shoulder off of the mat. Working on our inner obliques now. Last reach. Left foot comes to mat. We have 1 more set of abs before we're finished our movement for the day. Come to sit up. We're going to move into some twists from side to side. You can lift one leg and then the other into tabletop, and then begin to twist, tapping the mat from side to side. Belly button to spine. Move slow. To modify, place your feet back down on the mat and twist from there. You're not here for very much longer. I'm here with you. Last twists right here. Well done. I am so proud of you. Soles to touch, butterfly stretch. Sit up nice and tall. Begin to circle your head one way and then the other. Cross your legs. On your next exhale, crawl your hands forward. Allow the spine to curve naturally. Relax your head and your shoulders. Breathe deeply and then crawl back up. Cross your legs, opposite foot in front, and once more, crawl your hands out. Curve the spine, release, and breathe deeply. Crawl back up. We're going to come into a pigeon stretch. Right leg forward. You can stay up on your hands or come to your forearms. Make sure that left leg is straight behind you. Feel that nice stretch and opening of the hip on the right side. Tuck your toes, come to plank, and then let's switch to the left leg in pigeon pose. Again, stay up on your hands or move to your forearms for a deeper stretch. Fun fact about pigeon pose: it helps in supporting your digestion. By gentle stretching of the lower abdomen, it also helps to move food through the intestinal tract. Gently swing that right leg through center and come to sit cross-legged in the center of your mat. On your next inhale, lift that left arm up and over. Try to get that right forearm to the mat while keeping your sit bones rooted. Exhale, come back through center. Inhale, lift the right arm. Exhale, lean it towards the left. Sit bones are rooted. Feel that beautiful stretch in the side body. Bring your right hand back down. Come to face the left. Left leg out long, right leg is on top of the left thigh. Left hand comes over the right knee, coming into a spinal twist. Inhale, grow a little taller. Exhale, twist a little deeper. Come back through center. Switch legs. Right arm comes over top of the left knee. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. Exhale, twist, wringing out the spine. Move back to center with care. Take a moment and give thanks to your body. Thank you so much for letting me guide you in your movement today. Until next time.